Everyone remembers where they were when the Hytale trailer dropped. It was December 2018. Minecraft was in a weird spot. It was starting to feel a bit stale, and then out of nowhere, these modders from the Hypixel server showed us a world that looked like Minecraft 2.0. I'm not exaggerating when I say the trailer changed the industry. 60 million views, people calling it the Minecraft killer, before we even saw a single second of raw gameplay. But then, the story got complicated. For 7 years, Hytale became a ghost. It went from the most anticipated game in the world to a vaporware joke. We watched it get bought by Riot Games, we watched it get delayed 4 times, and finally, in 2025, we watched it get cancelled. But today, Hytale is the most stable it's ever been. It's back, it's independent, and the original creators just pulled off the greatest heist in gaming history. They didn't just bring it back from the dead, they brought it back with enough funding to survive for the next decade. Let's break down the rise, the fall, and the absolute insanity of the Hytale resurrection. Every couple of years a Minecraft killer appears, and every single time they fail. Why? Because you can't beat Minecraft just by being Minecraft. But with better graphics, you have to beat the engine. The original Hypixel team knew this. They weren't just some random devs, they ran the biggest server in the world. They knew the Minecraft's biggest weaknesses was its foundation, Java. It's laggy, it's hard to mod without breaking things, and it doesn't scale. Hytale promised a world that wasn't just blocks, but a living, breathing RPG, built-in combat styles, actual quest lines, and the holy grail, in-game cinematics and modding tools that anyone could use. They had a vision. What they didn't have was the infrastructure, and that's where Riot Games came in. In 2020, Riot bought Hypixel Studios. On paper, it was a dream. Riot has infinite money. They have the best servers in the world, but here's the thing about big corporate publishers. They don't want good, they want perfect. Riot looked at what Hytale team had and basically said, this is great, but we want it on phones, we want it on tablets, we want it on PS5, we want it everywhere. To do that, they forced the team to scrap their entire engine. Imagine building a house for 3 years, and right when you're putting the roof on, your landlord tells you to tear it down because he wants the foundation made out of titanium instead of wood. This was the dark age of Hytale. The team spent years rewriting code. No new features, no new biomes, just coding. The hype turned into resentment. By 2024, the community was done. We thought Riot had corporate managed the soul out of the game. Then came a bombshell. Out of nowhere, in mid-2025, Riot Games did a massive pivot. They were cutting costs across the board, and Hytale, a game that had been in development for 7 years without making a single cent, was the first thing to go. Riot officially sunset the project. It was over. But here's the part that feels like a movie. Simon Collins and the original founders refused to let it die. They spent months in a legal war with Riot to buy the rights back, and they did it. They walked away from the Riot safety net. They took the legacy engine, the one we all fell in love with in 2018, and like the greatest Marvel villain of all time, they looked at each other and said, fine, we'll do it ourselves. Everyone asked, how are they going to pay for this without Riot's billions? The answer is twofold. First, the founders put their own money on the line. They committed to a 10-year roadmap, basically saying they are willing to fund the servers and core dev team out of their own pockets for a decade, just to keep the lights on. But the second part, the most amazing part, is the community. When they announced the buyback and opened up the Founders Pack and pre-orders for the 2026 Early Access, the response was insane. In less than a month, they secured over 2 years of full development funding just from their fans. People didn't just want the game, they wanted to rescue it. So now that it's back, is it actually a threat? In a word, yes. Look at Minecraft right now. It's fine, but the updates feel small. One new mob, a new block type, maybe a trial chamber. It feels like Mojang is scared to change the formula. Hytale isn't scared. Hytale's model maker is built directly into the game. You can create a new sword, animate it, and hand it to your friend live on the server without ever closing the game. And the combat? It's not just clicking. We're talking about shield bashes, heavy attacks, magic systems that actually have physics. It's the adventure mode we've been trying to mod into Minecraft for 15 years, but it's actually optimised and built in. The story of Hytale isn't just about a video game anymore. It's a story about indie versus corporate. It's about a team that saw their dream being turned into a mobile-friendly product and decided to risk everything to bring the game back. It took 7 years, a buyout, a cancellation, a miraculous resurrection, but Hytale is finally here. It has funding, it has the engine, and most importantly, it has its soul back. Minecraft might be king today, but for the first time in history, the king looks a little bit mortal. Now, are you one of the people who bought the Founders Pack to save the game, or are you still waiting to see if it's actually good? Leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Thank you everyone for watching. I've been your host Tony, and this has been No Rush News. I just want to thank everyone for their support on the channel recently. We're growing in subs, which is absolutely amazing. I know the videos have been far and few between due to the Christmas holidays and personal circumstances, but I can promise you every Sunday going forward you're going to have some sort of silly little video from myself, and the boys are going to be back soon. Again, thank you so much for the support on the road to 100 subscribers. Thank you very much, and peace.